hello and good evening to everybody that is watching. I hope you have all had a fantastic Sunday. Sunday? What the hell? Tuesday. Oh, God. As you can hear, I am completely awake right now. Shit. Yeah, Tuesday. God, if only it was weekend. But my Tuesday was alright. Was alright. You're still living in the weekend. Oh, yeah. You know what? I was just about to say we've already got like an order to do for today, but you know what? Fix it yourself. No. I'll fix it. Can you tell me the exact item names though? Because there's multiple different machine frames, and from what mod they are, and then which 1 and 2 of the RAM chips. Can you specify that? I shall do a quick overview of what we've done in between streams. It's not a lot. I kept exploring the end a little bit. I added more chests to sort stuff into because it was definitely needed. So there's a little bit more of differentiation in there. I think I built the kitchen after the last stream as well, so this is all new. I couldn't build the sink though. Everything of the kitchen recipes remained unchanged, which was pretty cheap. But then the sink. What am I looking at? Why do I need to Starlight craft the sink? For some reason the sink is just really, really damn expensive. So I have naturally not done this yet. That's why I kind of want to progress in the magic tree today. Not just for the sink, just for magic in general. But yeah, I wanna do some stuff today. I have also finished the crate building. It's not looking too great. I'm not too happy with it. But I'll take it. Like the roof is kind of scuffed. It's like a flat top. But I'll take it. The inside is still pretty messy in the top floor because I still have some work to do there. Other than that, everything is still going fine in here. There we go. So the inside here is with the lanterns. I still have the night vision on as well. But oh, what's up? Hello, Nathan. Good evening. How has your Tuesday been? I hope it's been pretty good. So yeah, I finished the roof. I think on the inside the roof looks pretty sick, but on the outside it feels too flat. But that's fine, because I don't want to spend too much time building. I am not the greatest at it anyway. I also did something yesterday. I decided it was time to start with the bees, because I said in the beginning I love the bee mod, but I have waited with making any bee stuff. Well, just because knowing this mod pack, it would be quite expensive to get into, which was true, but it's actually okay as well. Like the first tier apiary for automation is quite easy to make. It's been very nice. Good to hear. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, Kaitrex. Guten Tag. Good evening. I hope your day has been well, Robbo. But as I was saying, the entrance for automating bees is actually quite cheap. It's the second step that requires you to use the enchanting apparatus with like some runes that I cannot make yet because you need to make them on the runic altar. And then I took a look at where the runic altar was in the next magic pet chapter, and it's all the way down here. So I don't really know which side I want to go on yet, but I think we might try this side first so we can upgrade the bees. Hello Roxip, hello. I hope you have a good day. Just came for the sake to say hello, but I'm leaving already. Alright then, bye-bye. The middle one. Yes, of course. I'll take the middle one here. Going to take a shower because I just came in. Maybe then. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe I'll see you later then. Have fun showering. It'll probably be pretty nice to shower in this weather. It's pretty warm in Belgium right now. Still at work. God damn. My man is putting in that overtime. I hope I can provide with some entertainment. 11 machine frame. You think I can just fix you that? Because I can't. What do you even need that for with the bees? What? Advanced RAM for the bees. Are you talking about the big centrifuge multi-block? Because I cannot make that. Yeah, I can't make that yet. I have the basic electric one. I'm gonna see 0, 0. Alright, alright. Easy. Well, maybe I'll... Yeah, that's really damn expensive. Advanced. I looked at the multi-block one yesterday and I was like, well, I can't make this yet. But you can automate the... you can automate the system with like the regular centrifuge, which I was melting glass for. Yeah, right. I need to make some bottles. Because... okay, nope, no phantoms. Good night. Ow. What do you mean, how? It's the same way. It just works slower and it gives you less, I think. But you can still automate it. It works the same way, you just output from the... Kitten Roxip is saying hi. Noah's saying hi to you. Yeah, the same way as you automate it otherwise. You just take the output from that one and put it into this block. Problem is, it's only one block, so it's not the fastest or the most economical. I think this outputs like the standard rates, and I think the centrifuge always guarantees you 3 honeycombs or something. Bigger chance drops, I think. Or no, wait, no, it doesn't. The centrifuge just processes 3 separate honeycombs parallel. Right, that's why it's faster. It's basically this machine times 3. You have an elite one as well. I think there's 5 or 6 slots in that one. It's insane. But as you can see, I've already done some processing. And even more interesting, I set this up last night, right? At 10:30 I was done. The bees were in there. And I was like, I'll upgrade these storages to the maximum capacity they can hold. And I'll see how much I have when I get home from work tomorrow. I came home from work at 4. I checked it. Wait, I went to the shop. It was like 5 when I checked this. But still, so not even 24 hours and it's just full. It was already full when I got home. Like, we will be swimming in certain basic resources right now. Because this is just insane. Let's actually take a look at what we can get now. So we can get slime balls and processor bindings, which are actually quite a slight pain to make. I actually needed these already, so that's nice. We can get gold nuggets and beeswax. Probably a lot of that. That's actually good because we need a lot of beeswax. How did you do that? I didn't do it. I made the multi-structure, I put the storage in, and I went to sleep. And then I came back after work and it was full. I force loaded the chunks. I did do that though. But I don't think this is really heavy for the server. It's just bees flying around. I don't think the structures take a lot of processing power. We also have glowstone honeycombs. I'm guessing... Oh, that's a big chance for like 6. Ooh. Then we have the gravel. For gravel on flint, apparently. And then I think there's still the sand one. Yep, sand. For sand... Is that 5%? Sure hope so. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I think it should be fine. If it isn't, we'll just have to disable some parts of the base at some point. This will give us gas tiers and spectral error. Like, it's insane how much this will be processing. But I don't want to be processing this. I don't want to work on the system to process this in today's stream. Because there's something... I don't think I have any of those yet. Actually, I do. The sooty honeycombs are an example of this. Some of these give you ore chunks. Like the ore bees, they all give you chunks, which you can process in the pulverizer to multiply it. Also bitumen? Yeah, bitumen chunks. Which means that you need like a pretty, not really advanced to make, but pretty big system to actually refine all of what comes out of here into what you actually want it to be. Because as you can see, I think I've only ground down like a couple of what was in there yesterday. I mean, this is really diverse, you know? But I think the most interesting ones for now will be the slimy bees. So let's just take out... We need a lot of storage, I just realized. We need like a couple of diamond chests to put all that in. Let's make that. I will be switching to the mainstream screen. The mainstream screen, yep. Yep. Let's make like 4 diamond chests. I hope that's enough, right? I think it should be. For now. 8, that's 32. Wait, actually I learned something. You can like scroll ingots out of the chest. Oh, look at that. Is dat niet zo'n centrifuge gedaan heb? We just stupid. What do you mean? Hoe dat je dat aan die centrifuge gedaan hebt? It's not hard. You have like you have the electric centrifuge, right? You have this machine, right? I think you already made this because I gave you the back plate, the back plane for that. Yes. So you hook that up to electricity, right? And then it gets powered. That's the red bar over here, right? And then you put items into it, and you can put the combs in manually. You have to make sure that there is bottles to capture the honey, by the way. You need bottles in there. So if you put honeycombs in there, it should just work, and the items will be here. But I have a chest and a hopper, so that everything in this chest will go automatically into the centrifuge. There's also a hopper underneath the centrifuge that's looking to this chest to take out any items that are the output that he has processed. And that's how this kind of goes automatically. The only step that is still manual is putting the items in. Basically, if I were to move this next to the blocks, it would be automated really easily, because I can just output the items with like a cable, I think, to this one. But I will be doing it manually for now, because I want to get rid of the other bee buildings and make a bee structure. Like I made the crate tower, I want to make the bee block house or something like that. I kind of want to make it a honey block, or maybe like a big bee, I don't know yet. Or something honeycomb like, I don't really know yet. Because if we look at the Beepedia, there is 83, like my apartment building. Yeah, I kind of want to do that, but I want to make it look a bit more distinct. But basically there is 83 bees, which means that you can fit 9 in one apiary. For maximum efficiency you need 2 of both, but only 9 different types per apiary, which means that, logically speaking, on first sight we only need 9 apiaries total in the late game. That will cover all the bees automation. But yeah, we're obviously not there yet, because I don't know how expensive the last apiary will be, but I'm guessing you also need to upgrade it from the one before that every time, and these upgrades are kind of expensive. In terms of honey, which we'll have enough of soon though, that's the good thing. We'll have infinite supply of honey quite fast. I think we might already be there. You might already have more honey than we'll ever need. But the second one already costs like the runes I can't make yet. You can... Oh wait, no, that's just the nests. Then the third one is a ritual of the forest with more runes. Actually, this might be less expensive, I feel like. Maybe the runes are more expensive. Ah, yeah. Yeah, the runes are. Oh, there's a very specific god shard. Okay, let's not look at that anymore. It's scary. And then the last one is on like a high tier sorcery altar, but that's logically. Because the first tier apiary outputs 3 honeycombs and has 35% reduced time in the hive. The second one ups it to 40 and 6 honeycombs. 45% and a honeycomb block for the third one. And the last one is insane because it halves the time and it outputs 2 honeycomb blocks every time a bee has done their work. Which means this is pretty insane. That's like really late game stuff. Oh, for those interested, I also made the bee breeder in there. Can I quickly show this and then I'll craft the chests. The bee breeder allows you to breed bees like this. So you can just put all the ingredients in and it'll give you the bee in the last slot. Which makes it a lot easier. You can also build like upgrades for this, so you can breed more bees at the same time. And I think you can reduce their time as well in these slots. I think there's a couple of... Oh, you can actually access all of the parts like this. Ah, that's interesting. Did not know that yet. But yeah, the first tier apiaries, they seem to be producing really fast already. Maybe I can hook up the chests to it so it can hold more. Which means I'll be just swimming in bees once I get back home tomorrow from work. 4, is that right? Yeah, that's right. I might have used up all the glass we had. We need like 6. Oh, we need 18 glass. Yeah, let's just melt like a bit more. And then afterwards, after we have transported the honeycombs to this one here. Then we'll just... actually, we can make them feed in there as well. We can just swap this just... Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Oh yeah, I've also gone for a mining session because we were out of copper. This is about all that we have from the mining session. Some of it is already been transported into the system over here. Copper bees. Yeah, I have no copper bees yet. I should be making them soon. I might work with the bees off stream though, because the bees are pretty slow. I love them. They're nice to work with, but it's pretty slow to build it all up. And I think the bee multi-block will have like a giant chamber underneath there with all the processing, so we can process the bee stuff downstairs. Maybe we could make like a giant flying bee or something, but I don't know if my bee skills are, my building skills are good enough to make it look good. I don't want to risk something, you know. Kind of don't want to. Oh, we could make the villager bee fly around there. There was like a villager nose bee, right? Kitten said something. I can make them. Yeah. I might come knock on your door at some point. I don't know yet. I might make them myself, but I mean, you already have most of them, so if it's not too much to ask, I can bring you like the breeding stuff you need to make like 2 extra for me. That would be no problem. We are kind of swimming in resources right now. And that will only get better because, well, bees. That's not enough. I miscalculated grossly. We need 24 of the glaze. Actually, except for 2, all the ones you can make now, I think. Wait, do you have that much bees? I knew you had a lot of them, but do you have that much? You've already got them all? I made the last 2 in the induction smelt. You have all the bees. You've got all of them already. Level 5 is a thing now. Level 5. Oh, like tier 5 bees. Jesus, I thought... I mean, I knew you had a lot, but I didn't think you'd have, like, all of them yet. That is some solid work. Ah, that way. Except for 2, all the ones you can make now. Ah, the ones you can make. Okay, yeah, the ones you can find the resources for right now. Okay, that makes more sense. But still, quite impressive though. That is a lot of bees. Do you have like the Beepedia on you? Can you tell me how much different bees you've caught in your Pokédex? This is so much. Jesus. It is just like a diamond chest in there though. Like the final storage upgrade is just huge. $53. Damn, you're only missing 30. You're over halfway there. Very nice. Right, so let's start. Oh, you idiot. I meant to use a cardboard box to... Okay. Oops. Luckily, this goes quite fast. Jesus. I'm such an idiot. I may have a problem. What do you mean a problem? What problem could there possibly be? Bzzz. Right, so I was gonna take a cardboard box and put it on there like that. That was my bad. Though I have to admit, collecting all those honeycombs was pretty satisfying. That sound was... There we go. So that's chest 1 hooked up to the system. And the first apiary empty. Then we have the second one, which is just as full, but of different kinds. There's actually more of each kind in this one. Which means that this one has lost a lot of production, because this is 3 bees less than that one. And it was also completely filled to the brim, so... Oh, wait! Oh my god, I think I just realized something. What if we hook it up to, like, the deep bins? They're not expensive at all to make. Oh, if we hook it up to that... Ooh, maybe we should be doing some bees on stream today. I can't quite tell if we should. Ja, doe denk ik dat we doen. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing something that's really difficult to do. Though. It's gonna be basic stuff, hooking that up. I might as well kind of automate it already. Like slightly automating it. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do magic stuff though. I don't know. I am contemplating my life decisions right now. I don't know whether that... Can I do like a poll in chat? Maybe I'll just ask anyone watching. If there's anyone still watching, what do you... Avada Kedavra? No, Nathan, no! What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see me do some random magic stuff, or do you want to see me do some bee stuff? There we go. So now they're both hooked up. That should be working quite fine. Let's actually quickly ram those in there. Do we have to make like another hopper? We have to. Just to add some of the last honeycombs in there. Just do it like that. That should work. Alright, so this thing will probably be on for the rest of the stream. I might have to provide some more glass bottles to this though. I could use the extra hopper for I'm up for bees if it helps. Okay, so that's 2 votes for bees. Nobody else is voting, which means the poll is closed. I will be doing bees. Which means that the title of this stream is now pure misleading. False advertisement. Right, so we'll do some bee stuff then. Then we'll... Bzz! Oh, another bzz! Okay, then we'll definitely be doing bzz. The first step, the first order of business shall be deleting the little ugly houses I made for the bees. Which means we need to go to sleep so the bees come out. So we can catch them. Did you know ender bees teleport? Yes, I read about that yesterday in the book. There's like the 50 Shades of Bees book. There was like a really interesting block in there. The Ender Beacon. Beacon. Gotta catch them all. Yeah. It gives you effects. One of the effects was Ender Disruption. It makes it so that the bees cannot teleport anymore. It's a pain in my ass. Yeah. So the Ender Beacon is maybe a good thing to make then. Problem is... Actually, I could make this. But it's powered by honey. I don't know if we have enough honey output yet for that. We might need the multi-block centrifuge for it. Ender Beacon. Consumes honey, grants bees safety. Prevents bees from teleporting in effect range. That might be interesting. Let's get some purple blocks, shall we? Well, let's first... Do we have tokens of joy? We have 2 left. Oh, beautiful. Pam pam pam. Token of joy. Then 2 blocks of glass. And then just purple? Was that it? Ah, obsidian and then purple. Is it my nether chest? Question mark? Yeah, obsidian. And then purple. Which we did take some blocks off. We need 4, I think. If I can count. No, you cannot count. You need 5. Haha. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Shoop, 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 shoop. Ender Beacon. It protects bees. Right, so if we put this in there, then the bees should not be able to teleport. The problem is it's useless for me now, because I don't have the Ender bees set up yet. I do have some. Actually, yeah, we could put them in there, probably. I think it just accepts regular honey. Or like any liquid honey will be fine. I don't know how much it consumes though. Let's just put it in between here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Can I not like... Can I right click it and enter? Yeah, and you actually need to fill it like this. Which means that we might be slightly screwed. No, it is full. It takes a stack of honey. Doesn't tell you how much is in there. Oh, it isn't active. Trains 1 millibucket per tick. The range of 10 blocks, there's honey in it, 16 buckets, which means we can do 16,000 ticks. How long is that in, like, real life numbers? How long is a Minecraft tick? 0.05 seconds. Oh, that ticks quickly down. So 0.05 seconds times 16,000 gives you 800 seconds of... that's not a lot at all, is it? It's like not even 15 minutes. This thing fuels with a stack of honey bottles for like 15... What does this do? Ah, does it turn off like the sound of the beacon? Yeah. Ah, I can turn off the beam. And I think the beam color is decided by what honey you put in there. So regular honey gives you a white beam, but like the forest honey will give you a green beam. What is this? Calming. Water breathing, fire resistance, regeneration. And I cannot seem to scroll down, so this might be it. None of these are actually useful. What does calming do? Does calming do anything useful for me? Advanced calming. Can I click this? Ah, I can. Aha. Will prevent them from getting angry. It will also calm bees down if they already are angered. That might actually be an interesting one. Maybe if we accidentally hit a bee, it won't attack us. So let's put that on, which means ×2. So now it's draining. Okay, it's draining now. Which is scarily fast, to be honest. It's already gone through a bottle. Okay, well. At least we can recycle. Anyway, I forgot to take out the bees of their nests. I did just realize we don't actually need the bees in here, so we can just take these. I have Silk Touch on this, by the way. That's why they're not getting angry. Perfect. We can yoink yoink. That's all of them. And that will just demolish the whole thing. Hello. Bzzz. And then the dusty mumbies are the last ones. That looks very illegal, hitting that with a mattock. I took this one. Yeah, okay, I took all of them. Right, let's put a temporary bee stuff chest here, because, well, quite frankly, there's gonna be a lot of random bee stuff going on today. And let's keep the honey bottles in here as well, the reserve ones. I will be keeping the bee jars in here, though. Same with the bee book. Right, so the first step is knocking all of these down. There we go. Which is a very satisfying endeavor. Because I was not happy with this build at all. I do have to say, I am not easily happy with the things I build, though. That might be a bit of an issue. But that's a whole other topic. Also, don't mind the flames you see every now and then. That's just the boobies. They really like flames. Sometimes they just flame out. Don't know why. I'll make it like a... I also want boobies. Well, I get why. Don't we all want boobies? They're very cute. They're on fire. Well, destroying this is going a lot faster than building it. I should not have done that. Blazing Ghost Bees too. I don't have those yet. Oh, fuck! Well, that's my mistake. Not to worry. Actually. We have this beautiful building tool somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Ah, beautiful. Perfect. let's quickly go put the flowers. Let's keep those in the chest. We might actually need them. You know what? Let's just shoop all of it. Just all of it in there. Be done with it for now. Right, next step. We want to automate like one of these. I think if we can test this out. There's only one issue though. I don't know how you output items from this anymore. I kind of forgot. So we will have to look that up real quick. I think we need to connect to the storage block with like a pipe, but I'm not sure yet. So let's go take a quick little... Oh, actually, Enigmatica might teach us this already without needing the book. Apiary. House 9 unique bees is what provided higher TB. Yep. Apiary storage and apiary breeder as part of the structure. Please refer to the respective quest section. Okay, yeah, no, they don't really explain how to export items. Which means we'll have to use the book. Apiaries. There we go. Some solid blocks once placed down. Blocks can be placed in storage, but breeder can be placed anywhere in the multi-block. Restrictions. Storage can be removed manually or automated via hoppers or pipes from other mods. So we can basically put like a hopper underneath this, which means we're gonna get some hoppers. That's automated like vanilla Minecraft style. Hoppers. Let's not make it to actually wait. Yeah, I have like mechanical pipes. Logical transporter. Yeah, those should work as well actually. Items and blocks. And they are slow, but that should be fine. Let's test this out real quick. Does that work? If that already works and it keeps the storage empty, then it does its job just fine. So let's just bloop. Oh yeah, you need to configure that with like a wrench, which is the mechanism one. Mechanism. Pull. And push. Well. That doesn't seem to be working. Maybe this specific one doesn't work then. Or does it need to come out of the apiary? I thought it would be out of the storage block, but it doesn't really tell you. Automated via hoppers or pipes from other mods. Yeah, no, it should be working. Does it need to be beneath it? Why are you not working? Let's put like an extra wire in there. It's a logistical transporter, so it should be working. But it doesn't seem to be pulling out anything. Oh. Oops. Let's set this one to push maybe. No. Solely push does not work. Push and pull does not seem to work either. No items are coming out whatsoever. Okay. Never mind then. We'll just we'll do it vanilla. We'll just go with hoppers then. Which means we will have to move the storage block. I'm back. Welcome back. While you were gone, there was a vote, and we're not gonna be doing any magic progression today. We're gonna be automating some of the bee stuff. People wanted to see the bees, which I get. Maybe bzzzt. We need more bees. That's very fair. Which means we need more chests, which we have a lot of because a good friend of me, my colleague Quinton, has set up a lovely little tree farm, which was working overtime. So I had to reduce it. He used like big boy saplings, which proved to be a bit too effective. Lots of stuff laying around, but now it uses regular spruce and it should be working quite fine over here, I think. That seems to be standing still right now. Oh. Well, I honestly don't know how this works yet. I don't know why this would have stopped. But it did produce quite a lot of wood already, though. We've got like, yeah, 43,000 logs. So we don't have to worry about wood anymore. So thank you, Quinton, for doing so. Brent said he would finish our bee house by Friday. Ah, nice. Fully automated as well, I assume. Should be easy. Let's take a look at this one in the meantime. It's slowly running through the sooty honeycombs, which means we will be having loads of coal chunks soon. This thing is very slow, by the way. We might need to build more than one for every apiary. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, 10 minutes max for automated bee house. Should be easy. Yes, yes. Fully done and packed with every single bee. Every one of them. Aye. Nathan gets it. Yeah, of course. Nathan always gets it. I wonder why it wasn't working with the pipes though, but let's quickly see if we can hopper them out, which means we might have to switch these blocks. So let's just hope no bees fly out. No, stay in there. Guys, stay in there. No. And the block is gone. The block in my hand is gone. Oh lord, this is like pure. Oh, this is. Oh no. Panic. Drama. No. Come back, Sooty Bee. Come back. Oh my god, it's still open. No. No. Oh, they're all flying away. Oh no. No, get. I saw that. Get in there. And now I get the block back in my inventory. God damn. Hey, I thank you, Waterbee, for staying in. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate. Panic, yes. So we like 6 of them got out. Is that correct? Is there still 3 in there now? 1, 2. Guys, we might have lost a bee. I don't see anything flying around though. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Skeleton bee. Let's quickly see what we can put in there. Because only 1 bee can be in of the same type at the time. There we go. I know I say it a lot, but that's Brent's fault, and also it's just fun to say even after the... yeah. The panic, yeah. So there's 9 bees in there, which means 1, 2, 3... I honestly don't know if we lost any. I think we might need to get them all out to make sure. But let's log these for a second. Let's log them. So we still have 3 here, which means there should be 6 bees flying around right now. I spot like 2 or 3. That's not good. Bees, can you please stay in here? I think there is like some magical honey one way you can make. 1, 2, 3. So there's only 3 here. 3 in my inventory. And we need 9 in total in here. So my Minecraft crashed. You are the one saying shit. That sucks. Hopefully the Minecraft comes back on soon then. Also, I seem to be missing 3 bees now. Which, oh, did they fly into the other one, maybe? Oh god, they may have flown into the other apiary. No, get back here. No. No, panic. Not again. Oh, yeah, he went in there. They went in here. Wait. Slimy, dusty, hellish, sandy. I don't know. Also a boss pound. Oh, the water bee. That slippery bastard. You're staying here. You're coming out. There you go. You need to be in the other one. Hellish zombie dust. I think these are the 6 that should be in here by default. Which means one of the bastards is out right now. Or am I being an idiot? How many is still in here? I need like 2 more bees are missing. There's only 1 in here. I still need 2 more. Problem is, did they fly away or are they in the other apiary? They might just be gone forever, to be honest. I don't know where they flew off to. They don't seem to be in the other apiary. Also, the honey is gone. Oh, 7. There's 1 too much in here. Gravel, glowstone, slimy. I think the sandy bee is supposed to be in the other one. There we go. I think so, at least. Is there a sandy bee in here? Yeah. So the sandy bee should be in this one. And then slimy, glowstone, gravel. I think that's all supposed to be. Yeah, we're not automating anything today. We're just gonna be running after bees because we mess up. RGBs. Do I have an RGB in here? I do. So I have the RGB. I have the skeleton bee. I have the forest bee. I have the water bee, the beeper, the sandy bee. Wait. Yeah, I'm still missing. Skeleton, check. Water, check. Sandy, check. RG, check. Rocky bee, check. Sooty bee. We're missing a sooty bee. Forest bee, check. Beeper, check. ICB. ICB. We're missing a sooty and an ICB. And right now, only the sooty bee. So an ICB has escaped. It would seem. Well. There doesn't seem to be an ICB in here. Which means, oh! 7. Quartz bee! No! It happened. It happened. Okay. So that's the problem. The ICB, if a pollinated zombie, a hellish zombie, flies over it, it becomes a quartz bee. So we now have a quartz bee as well, I guess. That's what I wanted to prevent happening on accident. But on the other hand, a quartz bee isn't that bad. Maybe we should just... I think we have like 2 ICBs left. Let's just put 1 in here, 1 in here, and then we'll have 2 quartz bees, and the ICBs will be fixed as well then. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Right. Then we'll have a bee extra. We'll have a new one. What have I been missing? Follow his guts. A 40 by 40 drill is too insane. I also get shit as bill. There's a big mountain to our left will be untouched for now. The bee stuff will be placed either to the right or to the left of the courthouse. Yes. Right, so we were trying to make it with hoppers. And then we royally screwed up. Import you, import you, import you, import you, import you, you, and you. There should be 9 in here, perfect. So this is all balanced out again. And I will just put another ICB in this one. And that will get probably pollinated and become another nether quartz bee. Right. Let's get a hopper. Bling, bling, bling. Ah, that works, okay. So maybe the pipe will also work if you put it on the underside of this. Let's, do we want to use the pipes or the hoppers? I don't know which one is fastest. This transports like 1 honeycomb, like 2 a second or something? Logistical pipe. Oh, this has a speed of 1 meter per second. How do I... Okay, I don't get how. Not gonna lie, let's just assume that this is pinnacle for now. Work on it in the weekends. Yeah. Right. We also need to lower this one. which means we might turn into a panic fest again. But this time, we'll have this at the ready. Also, I have an idea what you might stream. You told me you were looking for something new for more variety. Sure thing. I mean, I don't know if I want something new. I might just want to look... I'm looking for something I can play on Sunday on my own. Or in the weekend streams on my own. Because not everybody always has time to play Repo. We actually skipped last weekend's stream. Because, yeah. I was kind of too late with asking people if they... Yep. I'm catching you all. If you come too close, I'm catching you. Yep, there you go. Yep. Nope. You know what, let's just catch all of them. When they get too close for now, let's just quickly do this. And then do that. Perfect. So yeah, we skipped last weekend's stream because of that. But I did work on the video though. I've been working on a repo video. Yeah, I know a game, but it's been a while since you mentioned it, so I thought I would give it a try. Yeah, go for it. Tell me. Tell me. I'm intrigued. Because I have quite a lot of stuff I can play. I have some ideas, but I haven't really decided on anything yet. I have like 2 pieces of the same in here. Anyway, Quartz B. Ah, we do have 2 Quartz Bs now. Yeah, so these 3 are already in there. We need to wait for a minute to enter these. I'll have to take a look. Oh, the Slimy Bee only just got in. The Gravel Bee is another 1.5k ticks. The Glowstone Bee. Alright, so the Glowstone Bee will be the fastest. The Forest and Sons of the Forest. Maybe not your favorite game of all, but yeah, it's worth it. They are. Aha. Right. I think I started streaming that with Teak last time around, 2 years ago, I think. We didn't get too far in the forest, yeah. We could try that out again. Maybe Teak is up for it. I don't know if she is. Easy to play as a single player. I could do that as a single player as well, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, actually, I was looking for something to play on my own. I might just do it single player, yeah. Yeah, that actually might be better. I mean, I do know everything about the Forest's story by now. I've watched the Soviet Womble's video of it a couple of times. Interestingly enough, I only just watched it yesterday. Which kinda... It's a video that... it's an essay that focuses on story in survival games, and that story added to survival games post release is kind of weird. The Forest is like a very good example. It's an interesting video for sure. Highly recommend Soviet Womble's stuff. But I'm up for playing it because I do know the story, but still, it's still quite the experience to play the game. It is. I can join in too, but it's up to you, Mr. Streamer. Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to play that on a multiplayer or a single player. Because if I do it multiplayer, I might keep it for like during the week streams maybe. Or like Fridays or no, I don't know. Yeah, indeed, the lore is not on point, I guess, but still very fun and once in a lifetime. Yeah, that's true. And it's not really... The lore is quite okay, you know? The lore is fine, it's just the whole setup. There's a lot of unanswered questions that just got added into the game because... YOLO, we want to put a... Yeah. I highly recommend just watching the video. It explains his thought process really good. And it's just a really funny video as well. It's really funny. I laughed out loud a couple of times when I saw it again yesterday. He makes fun of it, but he also... It looks at it very critically. But he also mentions like 1,000 times that he doesn't want to come across as hating them. Because it's just an indie company that made an amazing game. And he also still is like, it is an amazing game. Right, so we have 1 Quartz Bee. I don't see the other one though. We should have 2 of them. We'll just we'll look into it later. We'll just figure it out at some point. Very fun and random stuff can happen out of nowhere, but it's just a recommendation. Yeah. I will probably be looking into it. Because it is a very fun game still. Right, we do have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different honeycombs here, and there should be 7 different ones in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Oh yeah, the ICB one doesn't belong here. Right. But bees, yes, bzz, bzz, yes, bzz, indeed, bzz. I think the ICBs are in here. Yep. So this thing is trying to process the honeycombs of 2 apiaries from like 24 hours span. So this will probably not be done today. Now there is something more that we need though. I need like a centri. I want to try out if one centrifuge per apiary can follow everything. But that brings us to a second problem actually. We need power over here. And I was thinking, we have the blazing blood. If we make a magmatic dynamo, that might be able to power the whole honey thing. Because there is a honey generator as well, but I think that is too expensive. Or it should be at least too expensive, because it is really overpowered. Honey generator. Centrifuge. Yeah, look at that. That does not look... Actually... We can make this. We can make this, and this can power a centrifuge. This can be self-powering already, I think. Right. Kitten, if you're following along, I highly recommend making a honey generator. This will power the centrifuges for years to come, I think. Oh, and it'll give us back the empty bottles so we can reuse them. Yeah, it's perfect. I do still have 1 aura token of joy laying around. But just so I don't need to split the items, I'll just make 2 generators. So we can have 2 separate facilities to process. Maybe not. Glittering pink flower, how many do we still have? I may have used some of the... Oh wait, 3. Okay, never mind. We can do this easily. Token of joy. Sun metal blend. We might have some of that laying around actually. Sun metal blend. Oh, 2. Perfect. We need 2. Thank you very much. Honey generator. Then we need the magic clay. We might still have some of that. Oh, look at that. We have way more than enough of that. Perfect. Oh, actually, no. I'm still working on the token. That's too early. Oops. A golden apple, a golden leaf, and bottled sunlight. I think we have all of that laying around. A golden apple we obviously have, because loot. A golden leaf from nature's aura, which we'll be taking a couple of, because we also need the powder around the tree. Grandma is here. Gotta go. See you tomorrow. Alright, have fun and see you tomorrow. And then we need bottled sunlight, which we also have in here. Easy to make. And then we need the sunny blossom sapling. I think we can buy that off the emerald guy. Sunny blossom. Sunny blossom. There we go. And by now the sun metal should have arrived. There we go. Hey. These were like that, I think. Sunlight, apple leaf. Yep. Sunlight, apple, leaf. Oh wait, it wasn't just pink ones, was it? Glimmering pink flowers. Yeah, we need to add... we need to add some glowstone to this mix. Ta-ta-ta-tum. 6. There we go. Now it's glimmering pink. I don't know what use they are in Botania itself, to be honest. I know the use of the regular flowers, but not of the shimmering ones. Some shiny flowers. Yeah, some very shiny flowers. Like, gee. Very shiny. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. The sapling in the middle. And we can wait for it to grow, or we can be very impatient and grow it ourselves. Ta-da! And that gives us some tokens of joy. We're almost out of bone meal in the backpack. Let's make some more, so we don't ever run out of bone meal while we're on the road. There we go. That should be quite enough for now. Let's put back the golden shinies of the nature. Let's put away this dirt. And then for the generators, we need 4 of the magic clay in this case then. 4, because I want to make 2 of them. We need 2 of the flux coils, which means we need 2 copper rods. I think there's gold rods or copper. I think there's still gold in here though. Yep. So 2 of you. Perfect. Which means we need 8 redstone, not glowstone, and 1, 2, 3, 4 nuggets. Shoop, shoop. There we go. We have the tokens, we have the clay, we have the honeycombs easily. The wooden tank is made with a honeycomb and then planks and logs. That's not too expensive either. We need 3 honeycombs total. Wait, no, we need 3 total for 1. So we need 6 total. Counting with Derpo. 2 glass, 4 glass, 8 logs, 4 planks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. 4 glass, 4 glass. For the tanks. Perfect. And then we should be able to just make ourselves 2 honey generators. So this will generate power based on honey. It'll burn honey and it'll make power. Right, so that's the first step. Then we will need some cables to hook that all up. We only have 2 of the universal cables, and I think never mind, they're really cheap to make at this point. I remember those being really expensive. I remember being very happy when I got those as a quest reward. And I am now baffled by how far we have come. It feels that it is still such a long road ahead, but we have come really far as well at the same time. It's been a blast so far. Question is, how hard are the item cables to make? Because I think I got these as a reward as well. Logistics score. Oh, that's not too bad either. Blood Island. My man is completing the Tinker's Construct. He's going for the thingy, yeah, for the pom pom. Say this. For the I can't find the words. Never mind. The cakes. He's making the cakes. Yeah, that's something else I did. I also completely finished the Create chapter. And I completely finished the Tinker's Construct chapter. For which I had to go in Nether. No, yeah, in the Nether. There's actually, you need the blood cake and the magma cake, which is made by the ichor slime and the blood you can find on the Nether slime islands. I was flying around for this last Saturday as well. Naina, I need ichor ball in the Nether. Yes, ichor. Ichor. The orange slime. Let's make 2 more centrifuges. I think that should be doable. Yeah, steel. The pistons are honestly the most annoying one to make. So we need 2 pistons, which is 2 rods. We'll be making them out of iron this time, because that's a little bit more common. Slightly, only slightly. There we go. 4 steel ingots and a backplane. Oh wait, where is it? Circuit backplane, yeah. Which means 2 backplanes and 4 steel ingots, so 8 steel ingots. There we go, and then we need 4 smooth stone and 2 machine frames. This is actually quite fine, we have most of this laying around. I think I still have some of the thermal series machine frames in here. Or not? Oh yeah, no, I'm blind. I have them. Still 6 left though, so we are running out of them slowly. Oh yeah, the pistons. So 4 wood, 8 smooth stone, and then redstone, yeah. Bum bum. 1, 2. Man, casually making 2 more centrifuges. Yeah, I mean, I want to do this right, you know? We'll be doing it right. 2 redstone. And then 4 planks. You need to become a Twitch affiliate soon so I can use... Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I still need more followers though. But we are slowly moving towards that. How many do we have? Maybe I should put a follower goal on there. Road to affiliation. Be the most standard generalized streamer there is and like put a follower count up there. Maybe I should. I think it's quite easy to set up. Wait, what do you mean I'm missing items? What do you mean I'm missing the smooth stone? Did I not take any for the pistons? I guess I did not. Or I just miscalculated. I mean, it's a big recipe. Right, so now we have the centrifuge as well. Which means we are actually all set up already. Right, so instead of this little thing here, we will be putting it into the centrifuge. I just put 1 block in between there real quick. Let's collect the dirt. This centrifuge will be powered by a honey generator. The honey generator will be a block higher. Really important, so we'll put it here. Why is this important? Well, the honey generator will use honey and empty out bottles. Which means if we put it like this, then the empty bottles should go back into the centrifuge. Next thing would be powering this with a little bit of honey, which we're gonna steal from the other centrifuge to get it started. Oh, actually, I just realized something. We need bins as well to output some stuff into bin. Ultimate bin costs hepatizen ingots. Hepatizen ingots are made by alloying quartz, cobalt, and copper. We can do this. We can easily do this. Can I recipe this? Yeah, there we go. So 2 ingots, we need a multiple of 9. So let's just put 9 of each in, which means... Is it just regular quartz? Damn, this is really cheap. Oh, we might not have the cobalt for this. Never mind, we might not have the cobalt. Cobalt is actually quite rare. We have 9. Wait, 9. How much will that make us? 9 will make us... 9 cobalt will make us 18 hepatizen, which will make us 18 ultimate bins. You know what? No, let's keep it to the elite bins. Brass is easy to make, right? I think brass is quite... Ah, we can make it in the induction smelter, I just realized. Let's make it in the induction smelter. Yeah, just copper and zinc. We can easily... Oh, zinc is quite rare, it would seem. Let's just make half a stack then. Because we are almost out of brass up there. Let's go make ourselves some brains. We need the bins to store all the items in. Because as you can see, this outputs a lot of stuff. So we need to make sure... Since we can't actually make a sorting system, we can kind of fake one. And by that I mean the bins only accept one sort of item, right? Which means that if you put... I'll just quickly build it up over there already. So that it's a bit more easy to understand what I'm saying with this. Pum 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 pum. So, the centrifuge will be outputting items after processing the honeycombs, right? If we just dig a whole trench over here real quick. Why is there stone this low, this high up? Okay, yeah, let's dig the trench this way a little bit as well then. If we dig out a whole trench, this will look ugly for now. We'll move it. We'll move it later. Let's just keep the copper in there. I'm a rebel. I don't. Okay, no, I do care. I can't stand it. There we go. And we just put along these transporters down the whole line. And we put regular chests. Then that means that this transporter will just randomly output the items to the chests, right? Because it doesn't sort. It just looks for empty inventory and it rams it right in there. Now imagine if you had the bins up there. Each bin only can take one item. Which means that, for example, if you have 2 bins, so only 2 connected, and you have redstone, it'll go in the first bin. Which means that bin will be locked to redstone. And then there comes like lapis, it goes into this one. Oh wait, no, it's redstone, I can't, so it goes to the next one. It goes into the lapis bin. Which means that you can sort out, as long as you know what's gonna come into the system and nothing else enters it, this system works perfectly and everything should be sorted. Which means if we put a bin over here, on top of this one somewhere, connected to this as well, and fill it with empty bottles, that means the empty bottles will always go back into this. Or we can maybe filter it out another way, but I don't really know how yet. Actually, wait. This only takes honey bottles. I think I figured it out. That might actually already work. Hold on. Where is my configurator? Let's quickly put that away. Put this one to pull items. And this one to push items. And then let's go make some bins. Genius. We need smooth stone and terracotta. Is it light blue? Light blue terracotta. That might be a bit specific. We might not have that laying around. Yeah, 11. We can make like 2 bins to test it out. Can you please make that for me too? Not now. Hey, I'm showcasing it so you can follow along and make it. It's not hard, I'm teaching. This is exactly the way that I want to expand on this and do it right later on in the gameplay, right? I want to do it later on when we have bigger setups and the right setup for this. Maybe I'll do it off stream in between streams, I don't know yet. But I want to do it right. This is just a crude setup we'll be using for a while. Just to make it so that we have something set up for the bees. That is automated. So we can make 2 bins already. I swapped them around. So this is 2 bins. Each bin... Oh wait, that's an elite one. Are these all also elite? Yeah. So this holds 65,000 of the same items. So that should be quite fine. Let us say that, for example, we start with some beeper honeycombs in there. Let's take these out real quick. Beeper honeycombs are something that comes out of here. It's really easy to see what products we'll be getting from this. We just click this, go to the centrifuge, and we see there's only 2 possibilities of having items in here, which means gunpowder and beeswax. Really easily, we put these in here, and we go get some gunpowder and beeswax, right? There is some gunpowder, there is some beeswax. Which means, ta-da, this can only go in either of those. If we put this in here, and then get some honey, I keep forgetting to grab the honey, I'm sorry. Chip, chip, chip. What honey shall we be using? Why did this stop? Ah, it ran out of power. Let's quickly fix that as well. Hold on. We'll be swimming in power once we make the magmatic dynamos, which I have been meaning to do for a long while. Oh, wait. Oh, that one's still powering. What? Why wasn't this working then? I am so confused right now. Maybe I misclicked one of the inventories. Did I take honey? No, I still need to take the honey. So let's say we take some illuminating honey here. How long will that power the centrifuge? I don't know. So this will put honey in there, and the bottles will go into the centrifuge, right? Why is it going like that? Oh, wait, that's... Oh, I've been using the cables wrong. That's why it didn't work when we tried to pull it out with the cable. I was using the wrong... So that was on push, which means it pushes items out, and that one is on pull, which means it pulls items in. Wait, no, that's push. What? Pull? I'm so confused. This should be right? What? That is very confusing. Mechanism. Is there a mechanism book? I need the book. I need to know how this works. I want to make sure that I'm not an idiot. Is there not a mechanism book? There is no mechanism book. I need to look this up on like a wiki. You're kidding. Wait. No, I don't need the wiki. I can still do it in game. Hold on. Logistics. What you need. The mechanism transporters. What does push mean and what does pull mean? Push, pull are not to it each. Push inventory, pull inventory. Okay, this does not help me. Brent, if I put like a mechanism logistical transporter, if I put it on... oh god, no, it's disconnected again. Right, so it's now just connected. If I put this on push, does it take items in or does it push them out? What does push mean? And if I put it on pull, what does that mean? Or can I just simply not define it? It now goes in. Wait. So like this it goes in. With pull it goes in. So it pulls items in, right? It's like the arrows go. Arrows? They're arrows? I don't see any arrows. Huh? You know what? I'll just do it like this. Right, it's not powered yet because I haven't connected. No, pulls the items out. Yeah, okay. So if I put this... so push means it goes in, which means this will only input, right? So the glass bottle should be going through there. Okay. If I fill up the system real quick. 21. And then I put a power cable. Then this should start working. Which is actually insane because it seems to be working infinitely. Which now means, okay, it's processed something. Hold on, I didn't see anything happening. 35 and 30. This remains the same. The beeswax is staying in. Okay, wait, hold on. Pull. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at them go. Yeah, perfect. Oh. Question is, the honey bottle stays in. Oh, wait, the honey went out? Yeah, it's going up. See? And then it goes in there. It generates power. Oh, the honey can't be added right now because there's already a different kind of honey in there. Okay, that might become a problem. We need to put one chest in this system just to collect all the different honey blocks. Honey kinds, which means we need a lot more of glass bottles. The good thing is that this seems to be... we might need to hook it up to this one as well, because it looks like the honey will be infinite. Because because this one powers this one very easily. It can power both of them. But we'll have like a buildup of honey. But basically the system is now kind of working. So we add the bins one by one depending on what honey we will be processing in there. Which means we don't need the second generator, which means Axel, if you want like a honey generator, I may have made one too many, it would seem. Yes. Or we could put another centrifuge down here, but it'll still not be enough to. Yeah, no, I think this will be fine. I won't. Well, I'll come bring that real quick because I can't use it. I actually I have no use for this second honey generator right now. I mean, I can keep it for the future, but if I can help someone else, then I'll take it. I mean, it would just be sitting in a chest for me for a while. Yeah, Jesus. It looks bigger every time I come here. I mean, I know it is bigger actually, but still. Christ, that is one hell of an apartment building. Hello. Here. Now you can make power from honey. Oh, wait, she has been kind of following along. She's made like induction smelter on there. Yeah. She's got the system figured out. Danke, danke. No problem. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Let's actually see, because the high trees will have like the high bees, right? Yeah, look at that. Some ender bees in there. Ah yeah, I can't open it, never mind. Oh wait, obsidian bee, signalum bee, and enderium bee. Yeah, some very nice bees in here. She's got the bee thing figured out quite well. Anyway, let's move on to the next product we can get from the honeycombs. We have the beeper in there. That's checked off. Let's quickly sort. We have the sooty honeycombs. Let's take a look. A sooty honeycomb will produce us. Actually, I can just do it out of the wait. Why is the lapis just not? Oh, oops. I should have emptied that out probably as well. Forgot I put those in there as well. That's my bad. This has been melting. We will need more smooth stone and more terracotta to make the bins. So let's quickly grab some of that. Yeah, let's do it in the crafting table. Shift click. Wait, did I not take enough? Was there not enough in there? Oh, there wasn't. We need to get more clay then. Do we by any chance clay? We have a stack laying around. Let's request that real quick. Then we only need smooth stone to be made. Which we have to... Yeah, we can just... Yeah. Quickly melt that up as well. The cobble went in. Perfect. Right, and then we'll have some elite bins to hook up to that system. Let's improve in the meantime. Let us extend this hole a little bit, which actually shouldn't be too bad. We can just put this into small square. There we go. Wait, what? I guess that works as well. Why is it only taking upwards? It doesn't matter. As long as it works, I'll take it. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm mining this one anyway. There you go. And then let's do the same on this side. So we will have a centrifuge over here with a hopper feeding into it. And we will be powering it with the universal cable. This one will have to go a bit more length. But that should be fine. We can just run it like this. Let's actually put it down there like that. So this one is now also powered by the honey we are making. It's still using the first type of honey, by the way. It's insane. This thing is mighty efficient. Can we actually see the numbers on this? Because this seems overpowered. I should have put honey in front of it. Where is my little honey generator in all this? Generates RF, okay. Oh, I can't see. Actually, wait, if I see the honey bottle, I think I can, right? Honey bottle. Mixer. Doesn't look like we can. Never mind. Right. It's okay though. We'll just have to make, if we make one diamond chest over here, and then I think all the bottles will go into the diamond chest. I hope. We can actually try that out, see if it works. But no, we don't have a, oh, we don't have an extra chest right now. We will want it to be a big chest though. Yeah, we can't take any of these yet. Do I have any? Let's just make a double chest for now, for a second, as a placeholder, just to see if it works the way that I think it would. Proot, proot. Oh no, you can connect. So if we now put this on here, wrench, which means this needs to be on. Wait, pulls was item out of, so push. Okay, and then we put the hopper like that, which means the honey blocks should now be going. The honey bottles should now be going into the chests. The gunpowder is still pathfinding to the bin, so that's good. The gunpowder is not leading astray. Why don't you just send the normal honey there and the other ones to a bin? Because I don't know if that will be enough. And this way I can reuse the glass bottles. Because that's the only the only bottleneck in this system is when it runs out of bottles. If this runs out of glass bottles, this machine stops as well. Which reminds me, I might want to smelt some more glass bottles. So if the glass bottles go into this system, then they return to the centrifuge. I just realized they don't return to that one. Well, there goes the honey. It does go up there, so that's good. And then it goes instantly into the generator. You get a shit ton of normal honey. Is it almost every time normal honey? Is that like the most found one? Honey. Oh yeah. Wait, honey bottle. Catnip honey. Yeah, now that just... Oh wait, no, there is like different honeys. I have 2 stacks of normal honey blocks laying around. How big is the chance of getting coal honey? Oh, only 2%. Oh, okay, so you usually do get normal honey. Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're gonna be doing it that way. It's just a mistake letting the illuminating honey in here in the first place then. Which is fine, we'll fix it. That's fine. Right, let's go melt some more glass because we will need a shit ton of bottles in that case. That's like the biggest bottleneck, I think. Yeah, this might seem like overkill, but trust me, if I say that we will be using all of this up into bottles. Because this will be running 24/7. This will probably be full by tomorrow again. It's insane. Because this thing will be processing until, well, the end of time, to be honest. We might have to actually take out the sooty honeycombs at some point. You are right though, there's only like 7 coal honey bottles in here. I knew this much. Well, I thought the numbers were higher for the for getting the other types of honey, but it looks like there's only like a 2% chance, so... Ah! I sorted. I did not want to sort this. I don't remember why though. Let's put you in there as well. Right, so the next bin will be illuminate. No, oh wait, it's through the beepers. Okay. Let's put some more in there. No, they are quite rare. Yeah. So is there any beeper honey? Beeper honeycomb. Nah, that's only regular honey. Okay, so we have the whole beeper honeycomb checked off. So that's all fine. Let's see, we have the smooth stone, which means we just need to get the terracotta, some light blue dye, and then we will be making a lot of bins. Which now I just realized I think we will need a lot of inventory space for. Yeah, light blue dye. So we need blue and white, which is easy to make. We have some bone meal, we have some lapis. Easy peasy. Zou je daar een induction smelter aan kunnen hangen voor de chunks? I mean, yes, but I don't think the induction smelter is what you want on there. Actually, let's go to chunk. Does the induction smelter also double? Because then, yeah, sure. Let's take, like, for example, is this made by? Yeah, so the iron chunks can be used in induction smelter. Ah, okay, the induction smelter works the same way. Yes, absolutely then. Absolutely. But that won't work for the coal one, it seems. The bitumen and the coal one, actually, the coal one can go into the induction smelter, but the bitumen not, which is a byproduct of the coal bees. Coal works, yeah, coal works. I think we need 4 of this. For like 8 total? Yeah, perfect. Bitumen needs, yeah. Sadly. Right, so let's make some light blue terracotta. And then let's turn these into some nice bins, which means we will have 16 bins, which means we will need more, I think. Elite bins. Oh, crap. The other ones got turned into nuggets. Did not mean to do that. Why is it not turning back into nuggets? What's going on? What the hell? Why does it not want to turn into the ingots? That's annoying. There we go. How do I also have less nuggets than... What? Confucius. Yep. And dust from the Enderium bees and so also doesn't work. Ah, yeah. They give dust. Ah, so they nerfed that one then. They used to give just Enderium chunks or something as well, I think. Right, so it's still processing some of the beeper honeycombs. This thing is really slow though. But the problem is I don't think I can separate the... I don't think I can split them evenly just yet. What I could do, if I did it the same way, we could also take bins of honeycombs and then put a centrifuge for each honeycomb, but that might be overkill. But we could, yeah, we could actually, yeah, we could lead that back to like one... yeah, actually that might not be bad. Let's just put these on push so that they get pushed into forever. And then let's put the next ones down real quick. Let's just put them all down. That's all the ones we have for now. Oh yeah, now it's filling into the bins with the honey though. So these actually need to be filled. Yeah, okay, no. Let's not put all of them down yet. Actually, wait, we can put all of them down. We just can't connect them yet. There we go. Easy peasy. So, we have the beeper honeycomb setup. I was looking into the sooty one next, I think. Because we have a lot of those processing right now. Centrifuge. The sooty bee produces coal chunks and bitumen chunks and a small chance of coal honey. So we need bitumen chunks, coal chunks and coal honey to get sorted out of the system. So, oh god. Oh, it took beeswax as well, okay. So, these chunks, and this honey shall now go in here. So that should now be fine as well. The only problem is it seems to be, that's the thing, this isn't sorting, it's sorting between big old quotes. You don't have control over the sorting system, you only have control if you set it up, and that's when the control ends. So now the honey is just going into this one. But other than that, this should be working like a charm. It just needs the right setup. So you can't forget even one item, because then you're actually screwed. The beepers we've got the sooty honeycombs. Let's go for the woody honeycombs next. Those will give us beeswax, which is already in the system, quite handy. Oak logs and illuminating honey. Now the sad part is I have been using the illuminating honey already. So we will be taking the oak log. And then we need to make sure that this machine is processing some of the forest woody honeycombs next. So let's quickly take these out. And now it is processing the woody honeycombs first. Wait, sooty. Oh no, it's gonna... Shit, that's my bad. I should be putting it like this. I should just switch these around for now. Some of the woody ones. So that we have all the woody honeycomb drops in here. Because we're missing the illuminating honey. That's my bad. Oh yeah, there we go. Illuminating honey. Just as planned. I got really lucky. But there's like a 40% chance for this one. So this one is actually a biggie. Oh. Right, so now the honey bottles should be going into this system once again. There goes some of the beeswax. Which means that that's now all set up. So we have 3 types of honeycombs covered now out of 9. Which is still quite a lot to go. Next one. Woody, sooty, check, beeper, check. ICB, sleepy. We need to do sleepy. Sleepy bee, because phantomy. Right. Oh, Bernie phantomy. I forgot which one we were gonna do now. Ah yeah, ICB. The ICB honeycombs give us snowballs and dry ice and a 50-50 chance on like ICB honey. That's also quite a big chance actually. But dry ice and snowballs, is there any in here yet? There is some snowballs, but oh, 1 dry ice. We got lucky. Milk. Which bee gives you milk? What? And ICB honey, okay. We'll run into him eventually. Oh, maybe it's the skeleton bee that gives that one. It might be the skeleton bee. Snowball. Logistical transporters can now be added. And that's actually... We will be hooking them up to the same system. But I kind of want to go to the left for the left apiary. To the right for the right apiary. So let's just quickly... of course, this would be more stone. Oh well. There we go. And then this one as well. I now officially cannot be bothered with extracting these ores. We'll just do it later. 1, 2, 1, 2, ploop, 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 ploop. We have 1 too many. We'll just put that one over here. That's fine. He'll be ready for the... Actually, no, we will need him. We will definitely need him. Bloop. There's probably a gazillion ways to do this more efficiently right now, but I mean, I don't know if we have access to a more efficient way just yet. But this ensures that it can keep running forever, for a while, you know. It is now ready with the beeper honeycombs. Let's actually... we can process the ICB honeycombs normally now. So let's put those in there. We've added all we need. We've got these 2. And then the ICB honey. Bloop. We can rearrange these so that the honey is together maybe. That might be more interesting. Snowballs, honey. Snowballs, bloop. Yeah, there was already snowballs there. And then let's actually connect this. So that is connected, so it finds a way to go to. I like how the items, they also wait in here until an accepting inventory is found. It's also a good way. And by putting these on push, we ensure that no items will ever be pulled out of them, but only pushed into them. Aha. Goes the ICB honey. The illuminating honey is almost gone, but it has been powering this one for quite a while, and it was like 20 bottles, which means this will fill it right up. Yeah. So that's the ICB setup. So that's 4 bees down, or 5 bees down now. It's quite a lot bees down anyway. We can sort these now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bees down. The RGB. The RGB gives us a 1% chance on a bottle of enchanting. There's like really specific shit here. We might not have all of this yet. We have the bottle. What else could it give us? Rainbow runes and rainbow honey. We might, yeah. We do have the rainbow runes, but we don't have any rainbow honey yet. Which means, you guessed it, this will be the next one to process in here. There we go. Let's take you out real quick. Let's take all of these out real quick. It's filling up with boobies. Oh, because of this one. Right. Let's uncouple this one for a second. Put these in here. Ah, shit, I sorted my inventory. Full. Okay, like that. So we need these. Still a stack of glowstone honeycombs I cannot go anywhere with right now. Actually, I can. It'll look ugly for a while, but there we go. Fixed it. So now we kind of need to wait until we get the right honey type, which might take a while because this has low chances of giving anything, it seems. But we can add them to the list. Even more than that, we can move something around. Let's move the logs somewhere over here. And then that honey can go in this one. Which unfortunately is being taken up by snowballs for now, but that's fine. Right. In the meantime, let's take a look at the glass that has been melting. We've got over 3 stacks, which is perfect. Can make some bottles. There we go, 3 stacks of bottles. We will need to input these bottles somehow into the second centrifuge as well. I don't know how we'll be doing that yet, because that's a bit of a problem. Wait. Maybe, just maybe, Create can actually help us here. Okay. Cook with it, centrifugal separator. Oh, or maybe thermal can. Yeah, Create could as well. Hold on, let's quickly calculate. If we get these onto a conveyor belt or on an item drain somehow, then we're able to drain them and put them in a huge tank as well. Which means we'll be storing the honey in tanks. Which means we recycle the bottles continuously. Well, I mean, that way we don't have to input like a gazillion bottles into the system. I think I will be doing something preemptively now though, because this has been producing, as you can see, this is what it produces in like about 90 minutes of streaming now. I mean, no, actually, let's take 60 minutes because it took us a while to get this started. Which means if this system isn't finished, it'll overflow again instantly. We might not want that. Let's try to set up this one alone. I think that should be fine if we take the bottles we're making right now. We can actually input some bottles in here. And I will add another chest with bottles over here so it can put the bottles in there. Yeah. Do still have some gravel honeycombs. Is that from this one? No, rocky gravel is the other one. Let's just put them in this one for now. Just so they don't clutter up the old inventory for now. We will also need more bins, which means melting more stone. Let's just do that the old-fashioned way. We have some furnaces here, we can use them. There we go. This doesn't have any big haste right now. We also need more clay for the bins, so let's quickly go grab some more clay as well. While we are at it. We might as well do some collecting as well during the stream. But yeah, for those of you watching that have not worked with the bees yet, do you now get why I wanted to wait with this? Because this is like a crude temporary setup we're doing right now, but if you want to do this completely the right way, then well, you'll have like a big installation by the end of it if you want to process everything into usable items. Like a really big installation. You need a very big basement on that building. I will never touch bees. Why not? They make the game so much nicer to play because, I mean, sure, it makes it a lot easier as well, not gonna lie. They are kind of overpowered. But they take a lot of the grinding, they make a decent amount of the grinding easier. Because the bees are usually the base resources. And with that, I also look at like Invar and stuff. It is alloying. Invar is made by alloying. But with the bees, you can automatically produce it forever out of thin air, basically. Which means you never have to do the alloying because you do need a decent amount of Invar. It takes away so much of the, not really the grinding, but more the annoying grindy parts, I guess. Let's put these together as well. We do not store clay balls anymore, we only store straight clay from now on. But yeah, it takes away so much of the annoying grindy parts. It was like me making the brass earlier. That's a step we'll never have to do again once we've got the bees of that setup. Have we achieved? We have not achieved that honey yet. So, still some more RGB honeycomb. Centrifuging then. Let's put all of these at the ready for a while. We might not hit it this stream. Meow. Yeah, so the biggest way to speed this up is the multi-block centrifuge, but that's too expensive for now. Oh, hello there, sir. Is there anything we can do in the meantime? We just need to wait for crafting, basically. Oh, the dry ice got into here somehow. Oops. It's not meant to happen. There we go. Let's take a look at what the next bee already will be. So we have the RGB. We're waiting for the RGB honey right now, which has only a 1% chance of coming out of the system, which means this will be taking a while. The rocky honeycombs, I bet we can finish those easily. Stone, cobblestone, and rocky honey. Yeah, never mind. We don't have the rocky honey yet. But we do have stone and cobblestone in here, though. So this is for the... Oh, wait, no, that honey is over there. Then we have the stone... Oh. Stone and the cobblestone. Let's take out the coal chunks for the next honey and put the coal chunks over here. Why can I not take you? Oh yeah, wrong button. So this is 2 types of honey we don't have yet, and this is actually we can. Yeah, we have like an extra centrifuge. We can just use those in the meantime to get the other different stuff we need. Rocky honeycomb, please. Thank you very much. Let's just give it some glass bot. Oh, I sorted my inventory again. I don't want to, Mom. There we go. Okay. So these are all set to push. You still need to push. Bloop, bloop. Push, push. I hope we can set it up for at least the right one. Just need to wait for the right honey. How big a chance does the rocky honey have? 20, okay, we should be hitting that soon then. That should be fine. Do we have perchance any RGB honey yet? We do not. So we need the types of honeys, but that's it. So let's quickly carry on to the sandy honeycomb, which gives us a regular honey, glass, and sand. That's also a really nice one to just farm. Sand and glass will be quite nice to just have, you know. Never melting sand for glass again. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, we ran out of bins. Yeah, we will need more bins. For sure. And more of the logistical transporters. Let's work on that in the meantime. Sir, could you please leave my property? Thank you, that's appreciated. This is still melting the glass. I think all of our melting capacity might be in use right now. Yeah, these are working on the stone. Terracotta needs to be melted in there as well. Which means, yeah, all the smelting capacities are in use. Is there any other way to make the terracotta with the clay? Terracotta. It doesn't really look like it. Stone cutting, energized smelter, centrifuge, redstone furnace. Oh, bullock blasting, that sucks. I don't have that one set up. That's like the only thing I don't have set up. Wait, kiln? Oh, that's an atom kiln. Molten clay, we can melt it down and... But this will take this will take longer, I think. Baking. Okay, yeah, so bullock blasting would have been quite nice, actually. I think we can... Yeah, we can do this, We have lava, we have buckets, we can set it up to be bullock blasting instead of bulk washing. For like, just a little bit of the stream, you know? You're kidding me, I have one too few buckets. Okay, not to worry. That only gives me advantage, so now I know how many lava buckets I will need. So I need one more empty one. I think it's just that easy, at least. And then we will need 10 lava buckets. Which I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we have. Which I cannot take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more. Let's quickly put Why do I have 2 glass in my inventory? Oh yeah, I needed the bin. We were out of room for bins. Da, 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 da. Huh? Huh? I'm so confused as to what happened there. This won't burn, right? Is there anything? I don't think I think I did not build with anything burnable. I hope. Actually, I think... Oh, just putting it like this is like fine, right? It's like... Put one more. Now we have bulk blasting. So if we put clay into that, it'll turn into terracotta as well. I think that's a little bit faster than waiting for only the furnaces. We have made another furnace. We did it. Genius. 1, 2. I think I put 2 stacks. Yeah, let's just stay with 2 stacks for now. So this should work. And bake into terracotta. There we go, it works, okay. Now we just have a lot of water buckets in our inventory for a while, that's fine. We also needed more transporters, which means more logistics cores, which means reinforced brick tiles. We might have those laying around still, that's from Enigmatica. Enigmatica. Yeah, reinforced stone, but I do think I need the bricks though. Recipe. Reinforced brick tiles. Reinforced bricks. Reinforced stone. So let's just go to the tiles then. 1. Is it just always that same? It's always the same step. And this will make us 2, which will make us 16 of the transporters. So let's make like double that. Let's make 16. 16 reinforced brick tiles, which means we need redstone. And then some steel. 8 steel should do the trick. Right, now we have some more transporters. This can go to its 2nd round of blasted. Let's make the dye in the meantime as well. Let's just use the bone meal. 4 of you. 4 of you. Yeah, automating the bees is like quite the lengthy process. And this is like the first step. This is only making the honeycombs into usable items. And then there is still like, let's just go off of this. I want to make sure we can store the honey so we can reuse the bottles at a certain point in time. So that's still a part that needs to be done, which isn't too hard to figure out actually. But still needs to be figured out. Then we have the chunks. There's different chunks. There's only like 2 for now, but they need to be processed into coal and bitumen respectively as well, which requires a pulverizer. I think a pulverizer can do it for both. No. Sooty honeycomb can be used in... Wait, what? It can't be... Oh yeah, centrifuge. So they are the coal chunks. The coal chunks can be used in the induction smelter for coal and rich slag, but also in the pulverizer, in which it has a chance to give sulfur, which is actually better. We will need a buttload of sulfur once we automate thermal series, because you need sulfur for every piece of rubber you make. You need like two sulfur. Ooh, he's got a wither skull. Nice. So we can use a pulverizer for that one, and I think we can also use that for the bitumen chunks. Yeah. So we can pulverize both of them. We could even loop the cobblestone back to the system here. But yeah, we'll see about that in the future. And that would mean we don't need to actually store the chunks anymore. We can just process them after they have been processed. Yes, reprocessing. How is this going? Oh, we have some of the rock honey. Perfect. That means that the rocky honeycomb is now all set up as well. We'll just leave this go until it's finished. Right. Boop. Let's take a look. Maybe we get the RGB honey now. Still not. Okay. We're being pretty unlucky, I think, with this right now. It has been processing RBG honeycombs for a while now. Yikes. We can dig some more space out in the meantime. That's something else we can do. Quick question. Can I take a chest with all the contents or just manually transport to another chest? You have to do it manually, but you can make the cardboard boxes for the spawners, right? If you make the same cardboard boxes, you can also transport chests without having to empty them out. Oh, no. Small square. Yeah, I need to transport it for fine storage. Well, I think that is the way to go then. Use the cardboard boxes. You can make sawdust for it. It's not too hard. It's really cheap to make. And it's quite overpowered, to be honest. Those cardboard boxes are insane for how cheap they are. Right. So now it's just a bit of waiting for the RGB honey. Wait, is this like the same? Ah. Okay, that's my bad. But yeah, we still need the RGB honey and then the... But then we can move on to the next one, I think. Or we can just move on to the next one in the meantime, because this will take a long time. Was that some mead I heard? No, it was not mead. It's actually just some beer now, because I also have an assortment of beer laying around from a present from Fonzie and Amber for moving in here last year. And I never got around to drinking a lot of it, because I don't drink a lot usually. So I'm just slowly tearing down that wall as well. This one was called... actually, I forgot the name. But it's just a regular blonde beer. It's nothing too special. But it is from the home soil, so... Wait, what did I get strange sand from? Oh, from the Dusty Mumby. Right. Can this be crafted into the sandstone? Because I use the sandstone in a lot of my buildings. No, because it's limestone that I use, not the sand. We can use it for concrete. Guess it's just another type of sand we could use. We could melt this down into glass. Yeah, anyway, we still do not have the right one. So the next one is the skeleton honeycomb. The skeleton honeycomb gives us 3 bones and bone blocks. So bones and bone blocks and regular honey. We only got bones, but we do have bone blocks somewhere. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it is nice. It is nice. That begs the question, where the hell did we get this milk bottle from? If it's not from the skeleton... I'm so confused. Where the hell did we get that from? Farmer's Delight. Oh, from the booby! The booby has like a chance to give us milk bottles. 9 of them as well. Oh wait, no, that's the... That's the, yeah, so milk. You can get milk, but that also consumes a bottle. Right, okay, so the skeleton one was bones and bone blocks then, right? Yeah, and honey, so we need bone blocks to hook up to the system. Oh, there we go, we have some, perfect. These are still going. Let's check on the terracotta, that might be ready actually. Because it looks slow to watch, but yeah, see, it's already done. Thanks, by the way. No problem, no problem. The cardboard boxes are a godsend if it comes to moving big chests. Or things that normally can't be moved. I don't know how far you can go with it though. That's the thing. I don't know if you can push it forever. Oh, we need more dye, I just realized. We didn't make enough dye. We need 16 this time around. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 16. 2 stacks of the stuff. And this is almost ready. That also does mean that this divided by 432. We'll need 32 brass to make all of the bins I want to make. Let's switch back the... Actually, you know what? Let's keep the water up there in like a regular chest, maybe. And then just fill the backpack with the buckets we have in here. There we go. A chest. That way we can easily swap between the water and the lava upstairs. If need be. A double chest might have been a bit overkill, I guess, but... There we go. So if we ever need some water here, we can switch the lava out to water. So we can wash again. I think bull blasting is more interesting in general though. Although there is some interesting washing stuff. Like I said last stream, the quartz out of soul sand and the gold nuggets out of soul sand is actually quite a nice one. It sponsored the building of that the crate facility, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so more bins. We need that's the bottleneck right now. Some more bins. The most interesting about this is gonna be seeing if the system can follow the output of the apiary. Because one centrifuge might be too slow, I'm afraid. Also, we still do not have any RGB honey. I know it's only a 1% chance, but I think statistically speaking, we've already centrifuged 100 honeycombs, right? We can... Yeah, some more glass. Some more bottles. Bottles for the system. We need them. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Let's take these out again as well. And then that's full. So this will be the extra bottle chest over here. Which I did not bring. I did not bring any chests once again. 2 chests, please. Thank you. Let's put you in there. Oh, I just thought of something. We can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can bullet blast the sand as well into glass, probably, right? Yeah. Wait, you can wash it as well? What happens if you wash the sand? Oh, there's a 1 in 4 chance you get clay balls out of them. Huh. I guess that's not too bad either. That might potentially be useful. Ooh, can we do it with the strange sand as well? Strange sand. Ah, no, we can only blast that into glass. Too bad, too bad. How do you get those pipes? Because I don't think I can make those. Do you mean the ones that transport items or the ones that transport power? Because the recipe is slightly different, but it uses steel. Both of them use steel items. It is called a basic logistical transporter. Logistical transporter. And for that, yeah, I think you do need the... I think maybe the stone for that, the reinforced bricks. The reinforced stone might be a problem for you, I think. Yeah. I also took a while to make that, actually. It was quite annoying to make. Yes, the stone thing is a problem. Yeah, I would give it, but it is quite a pain to make. And it doesn't look like there is any easier way to make it, so I'm gonna keep it for myself. I'm sorry. That stone is really annoying. You need to make gray concrete powder and then add molten compressed iron for it. The concrete powder is fine, I think, but the iron is really expensive. I mean, kind of expensive. And the gray concrete powder is just sand and gravel, so that's fine. I was gonna add the bones and stuff, but I can't add the bones and stuff because I need bins and stuff to add the bones and stuff. But I was waiting for the stone and stuff to finish. Yeah, there we go. Bin. Oh, the brass. I need the brass. Bin. Let's not shift click this time around. We might not need as many bins now. We might have enough with a couple. Ploop, 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 ploop. So, bone blocks and bones. Could you just use another transport pipe thing? Probably, but I don't know because these seem to be working pretty well. There is other ways of transporting, of course. You can just use hoppers if you want to, but that's kind of more hard to set up with the bins. But there is different ones you can use, yeah. The pretty pipes ones won't work. Yeah, do they sort though? The pretty pipes only work if you have the terminal, right? Oh wait, no, you can set up with the modules. Yeah, you can actually filter and everything with this. The bins sort, right? I mean, the bins sort, yeah, but these pipes can pull from themselves. I don't think the pretty pipes do that, but maybe they do because you have the modules. Yeah, an extraction and a retrieval module, they might do that, right? Yeah, it can with the modules. Yeah, okay. So you can use the pretty pipes, and I think most of that will be doable for you. I think that, yeah, it looks like this is not too expensive. It's a bit annoying to make, but it should work. You may even have some of that stuff laying around from looting, I think. And now you can, I don't know how it works, but now you can sort it out. Yeah. How you set it up is another thing, yeah. I just remember this one because this is the way that I did it on the last, when I had like the big bee farm, which wasn't like a late game one, but close to a late game one. Then I used this system as well, and it worked wonders. But there is like, yeah, you need to be careful with the setup. Oh! All of a sudden we've got 2 rainbow honey bottles, so that means that the RGB is also able to go through the system now. Perfect. Perfect. Then let's move on to the next one. We did the skeleton bee. I think we did. Sandy honeycomb, check. Skeleton honeycomb, check as well, because there was regular honey as well. Which means we only have the wet honeycomb left, I think. Is that possible? Maybe. Yeah, we'll check in a minute. The wet honeycomb gives us sea pickles, water honey, and kelp. Did you hear thunder? I did not. We have sea pickles, we have kelp. We do not have any water honey yet. That was only like a 2% again, wasn't it? Statistically speaking, this should go faster though. We're almost ready with the first apiary setup. The only thing left to do after this is hope to God that that it can follow the one apiary. Oh, it took the wet ones. Perfect. Right, so kelp, sea pickle, and then one more honey type, and that should cover everything in this apiary then. Which means we only need to go this far out normally. And we have some materials for more bins in the future. We'll need a lot more, so that's very good. Oh, I could have just built on top instead of going all the way around. Ah, well, we'll upgrade the wall later, you know, we'll oops. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. There we go. That's all on push now. So all that's left to do is wait for the the water honey then. Let's quickly check everything out though. So we have 9 types of honeycombs in this normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is correct. Let's quickly go over all the items we need to sort out. So we have bitumen chunks, coal chunks, and coal honey. We have bitumen chunks, we have coal chunks, we have coal honey? Yep, so the coal bee is covered. Then we've got beeper honeycombs. Those give us regular honey, which we don't need to look at. Beeswax and gunpowder. Beeswax, gunpowder, check. And then we have woody honeycombs. Those will give us beeswax, illuminating honey, and oak log. We have illuminating honey, we have the beeswax, and we have the oak log. That's all connected up. Then we have the ICB honeycombs. The ICB honeycombs give us dry ice, snowball, and ICB honey. ICB honey is over here. Dry ice and snowball in the corner over here. So that's also fine. Then we have the RGB. We had to wait for that one a while. Bottle of Enchanting, Rainbow Rune, and RGB honey. RGB honey is here. No? Here, yep. And then Bottles of Enchanting and the Rainbow Rune. Check, check. Yep. Then we have the Rocky honeycombs. Those give us stone, cobblestone, and rocky honey. Rocky honey, stone, and cobblestone. Check, check. I think I can take that out of here now. Rocky honey, stone, and cobblestone. So that's all finished up. Then we have the sandy honeycombs. Those give us sand, glass, and normal honey. Sand and glass. Ah, we don't have glass added yet. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Because I took it out of my my normal inventory. Luckily, I have the crafting upgrade for the backpack, so we can just quickly craft another bin on the go. Quite handy, this. There we go. Let's add some glass to it. Luckily, we're checking. This is why you check every time you you add a bee to the system. Then you need to make sure that the setup is all done, because otherwise you're gonna get into trouble. That glass would have ended up in the chest, in the hopper, blocking everything from honey ever getting to the generator, which would have been obviously a problem, because then the system will eventually run out of power. Now it's self-powering beyond belief. Like, it's insane how much this thing produces from power. Or it's insane how, you know, not much this one uses for power. That might be true as well. Ah, we could also fill it up and pump the fluid out. That's for another day. That was the sandy bee, right? Then we still have storing externally. Oh, he's got the external storage. Oh. Oh wait. Ah, like a chest. Yeah, you hooked up a chest to the system. Yeah, yeah. Nice, nice. 55 of it. Oof. Nice. Then we have the skeleton honeycombs. Quickly check those. Normal honey, bones, and bone blocks. We have that in here. And then finally, we have the wet honeycombs from the water bees. These give us kelp, sea pickles, and water honey, which is what we're still waiting for. We have the sea pickles, we have the kelp. We do not have the water honey yet, because the water honey is only a 2% chance, but there it is. We got it. Okay, good. Which means we can now auto-sort this one again. Judging by how long this is gonna take, I think this machine will be up and running for the coming months before it's gone through the chests. But with this whole apiary should now be automated. We're gonna overload that system a little bit more because we will be taking these honeycombs out. Actually, let's do it more smart for now, because we just need to place in a hopper to the centrifuge. We'll just take the whole chest with us. We'll go full cardboard. There we go. Oh, that's... Yep, there we go. Let's hook this up and see if this works like intended. So any honeycombs should be ending up in here. Let's wait a bit, because I do want to wait to make sure that the honeycombs actually get here. It should be working, but... Is there any bees almost ready? Yeah, there's a couple of them almost ready. Perfect. Just a little bit of waiting until we hear a plop, and then some honeycombs should be on their way here. That was a faraway plop. We need a nearby plop. Oh, there we go. Woody honeycombs. Right, that means that this system will work as long as there is glass bottles here providing honey. Problem is this produces way more power than this one takes, which means that, well, while this is set up, it will eventually run out of glass bottles. That will be our bottleneck. This will gradually fill up with honey bottles. This will gradually fill up with random honey bottles as well, which means that we will be running out of bottles pretty fast, I think. But we have been melting a bit of glass to counteract that. We've got a lot of bottles in the ready. I'm afraid it won't be enough though. I think this will still run out of bottles before tomorrow morning, probably. Oh, what's going this way? Why is the kelp going this way? There's kelp over here. Is that too far away? Is it not connected? Oh no. The sea pickles as well. And the wood as well. Everything... Oh no. Why is it not working? How to get a lot of power? 1000 RF per tick. Well, I think this is outputting... I don't know if it's 1000 per tick, but it is definitely outputting a lot. What am I doing wrong here though? Is it just too long? Can it not transport that far? Let's check the wiki. Pa-pa-pum. Why are you outputting this over here? There must be a reason. Can it just not travel that far? Maybe. These are the right items, right? Yeah, they go in. That's a problem. That is a big problem. If that is too far, then we have a problem. Yeah, the wood is still going in here. We might want to figure that out before we stop today's stream because, well, if we leave this running... Why is it not working though? Let's see what it does with like... Well, I mean, no, never mind, it's sent from the wood, so everything on this side should not be coming through anymore. Yeah, bones as well. This sucks. This sucks. Why doesn't it take that long? Why doesn't it go that far? That's a big bottleneck in the system then. Because if wood is already too far, we could count this. Yeah, let's count it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can it only see up to 12 blocks of inventory, maybe? That is an issue. We could solve this really easily for now, though. We'll just do what I said earlier. We'll just do it now. Oh no, not the hopper, not the hopper. Just the cables, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, now everything's going to yeah. Yeah, the sand is also going up. We'll fix that in a minute. This should keep its items. There we go. Right, so we can't really access the below ones anymore now. But this should mean that it can find the items, right? Let's put this on shapeless again. There we go. We're just gonna build like a little wall of items there. Oh god. Push, 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 push. Bloop, bloop. I mean, I guess this does look a little better as well. Oh no. Shit, I put some bone blocks into the system. I did not mean to. Push. Place cables. Push. That's the last one for now. And push. Right, so now nothing should be going the wrong way anymore then. Let's quickly get the wrong stuff out. And then we'll just have it run for a while and we'll see. I can fill this up again then though. Though I will want to take a little bit more of a distance. So we can actually watch what's on there. We'll just make a really big wall here. For auto sorting everything. Could be sounding like Donald Trump soon. Let's get the building want out again. There we go. We have some lovely dirt in this chest. There we go. A 1,000 a tick is a lot though, isn't it? Just realized. Oh, they're just... It got into it like that way. Oops. Which means this has been blocked for a while. Yep, it has been. Right, that's my bad again. We're getting awfully lot of the ICB honey, I'm afraid. These bottles are quickly racking up. This is already like more than a stack of bottles just gone and disappearing in the system. Which also means I'm gonna take these out because that's an unfair start for the system. Let's just see if it builds up too much or not. There we go. There we go. We could also hook this one up, I guess. See where that takes us. For not ending the stream yet anyway, I might as well. Problem is that, oh yeah. I have a better idea. Let's try to see if the pipes work if we use them right this time. Instead of the hopper. Bum bum. So that means that this... Oh. Why can I not... Huh? Why can I not do anything with this? Okay, hold on. Oh, I put it in like the wrong mode, didn't I? Range, configure items, yeah. So this should be like that. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, so we can use the pipes to output this, which means we could put this centrifuge close to this one, so that it still sees all of these different options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is like where it needs to be, most likely. Oh, that sound from the slimy bee. Really sappy. Right. Did any trash come in here? Not anymore. Okay, so it should be working. How did honey bottles end up in there again? Oh, oops, these are still connected. They should definitely not be. Right, that's my bad. And again, yeah, but the random stuff got in there again. Which means there's probably a that's a backlog again. I want to give the system a fair chance to start out, you know. There we go. I can't test if it can keep up or not if it keeps overflowing like that. Now I am already quite sure that it won't be able to keep up, but look at this though, it's insane. This is like, imagine that every coal chunk of this, if pulverized, is like 2 coal and 2 and 1 sulfur. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like 12 stacks of coal right there, just from some bees. And that's not even everything yet. There's like there's so much left. It's gonna be insane when this thing is finished completely. That also means we don't need to go as far with the power cable. Can just go over here. Then we shall route the item. Hey, there's mossy cobblestone down here. I think maybe actually keeping that chest in between might be a good idea. This is the other chest, right? Let's quickly get the honeycombs out of this one. That way we'll have more storage in between. Smooth stone. Okay. That way we'll have more storage in between to make sure that there isn't a quick build-up somehow. This will not fit in here whatsoever, will it? Yeah, it's still too much. Actually. Most of it can go in. Oh, I did not mean to extract, but oh well. Yeah, now it just randomly... God damn it. There we go. Shoop, 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 shoop. It's still too much to put in there. Not to worry. This is a really ugly and temporary solution, so don't mind it. Please don't mind it. But yeah, that means if we put like a chest as an intermediate medium in there. This is way too slow, isn't it? It's not catching up at all. Let's quickly break these. If we put the chests over here. Yeah, that should work. And then put the cable like that. Oh, not the cable. The pipes, the transporter. Like that. And then we set this to push and that to pull. No, it's the other way around. I did it wrong again. I find it a really confusing system. Push. Huh? Oh yeah, it needs to be a pull still. Like I said, I find it to be very confusing. If I just put like a pipe over here and disconnect it. No, god damn it. Disconnect it from the right side. There we go. And then put this one on push and that one on pull. It should all be working again. But then we have like a backup chest in the middle, working as a middleman. Which means that if this does not process fast enough, we can fill up a complete diamond chest and the most high tier of apiary storage as well, which is so we can basically fill up 2 diamond chests of backlog now. Because this will run out of bottles, like I said, and then we're screwed. That's when it'll stop. So I kind of did the same with this one. Should have kept some of the dirt. Yeah, I need only like 1. There we go. Pum, 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 pum. And then we can just output those items over here. Not yet though, because I can't actually process any of these honeycombs yet. The system is not ready to receive any. And we want to keep most of these items on the left hand side as close to this one as possible. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So it might not see this one. Which should be fine actually. Let's quickly hook this one up as well. We can easily do this. The booby shall give us gas tears and spectral arrows and a slight chance of milk. So we need 3 complete new bins. Pom pom pom. Bloop. Bin 1, 2, 3. I think it keeps the items like that, yeah? Oh, that's nice. 1 for milk. We'll just put that over here. And then 2 for items. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we should. Yeah. Yeah, let's move one of the bottles. Let's move some of the bottles over here. Like that, and then push and push. That does mean something might have gone wrong again. Doesn't look like it though. Oh nope, there's a bunch of glass in here. Glass is over here, please. Thank you very much. And the regular honey went to the... yeah, okay. Not to worry, we need gas tears and we need spectral arrows and then a bottle of milk. Gas tears. It looks like we don't have any cast tears yet. We do have spectral arrows though. Ah, maybe we already processed some. Yeah, 10 gas tears. Phew! And then milk as well, we need that too. Perfect. So these, and then the milk in there. I kind of want to put the milk on there as well. Let's quickly see. Honey bottle. Why is there an empty bottle in that one? That's also a straggler, I suppose. Should not have been there. There is still quite a lot of bottles left. We might be fine with the bottles for a while, actually. Also, this is already backlogging. I just realized we can easily hook up the second centrifuge to the same system, right? This way. Because I thought it would be a problem since it doesn't sort, but it doesn't need to sort in the first step. We can easily... do we make another one right now? Do we make another one? I kind of want to stop the stream because I have been going for a while now. It's getting quite late. But making another one is so easy. Yeah, let's run a dual setup. Fuck it. Let's make another one. Centrifuge. Here we go. Should be fine. Let's just make another one. Oh, oh, I need to make a piston again then. So annoying. That does mean that that one won't be connected yet though. I can choose. Either I make it so that this doesn't backlog, but then this one doesn't get processed yet. Or either... You know what? Let's just make sure this one doesn't backlog. Maybe let's find out if 2 is enough to counteract the backlog. Oh, I just realized. No, never mind. I can't reuse the glass bottles for the second centrifuge. I need a system for that. I don't know how to do that yet. Never mind. Let's just hook up the second one. We'll process the backlog in the separate centrifuge for now then. So let's just continue what we were doing then, basically. I do want to add you here and put the milk in that one. Which means that this spot is right now open, but we'll quickly fill it with the next one. The Dusty Mumby gives us strange sand, beeswax, and honey. Beeswax, I don't know if it can reach it, but it should be fine. Regular honey is also fine, which means we need some strange sand in here. Which should be already in here as well. There we go, some strange sand. Hooked up to the system now. Some beeswax got in there again. We might want to look out for that, if anything, because I did do some other stuff in here, so that might be the reason it found its way there, because I did add this. If the beeswax was coming while I added an empty one and then filled it, it might have gotten sent to over there, because... Right, but that's the Dusty Mumby covered. Let's quickly double check though. We need milk, gas tears, spectral arrows. Check, check, check. And then the other one was honey, sand, and beeswax. So that's all check as well. Then we have the glowstone honeycomb. Beeswax, glowstone honey, and glowstone dust. We probably don't have glowstone honey yet. Oh. Our glass has all been melted. Let's quickly take this. Ah, we don't have enough for a third stack. Do we have any glowstone honey? We do not. We do have glowstone though. Let's start with making some more bottles, because the second one will need bottles as well. I just realized I can't process the bottles back into the centrifuge. That's the problem. Right now I don't have a way to do that. If I separate the systems, I can easily do it though. I could drain them and then make certain honeys go back into the left one and certain honeys into the right one. That would probably be the way to go. Unfortunately, we can't do that yet. So let's add that to this one as well. But just a hopper, because I don't have more storage. I don't have more bottles to store it anyway for now. Let's put the emeralds back real quick while we are at it. Emeralds. And make a bin for the glowstone. And then we still need the glowstone honey, but maybe let's not hook up the second one yet. We can hook these up though, since they're filled. Apiary breeding and comb storage. Ah. She's also working her way up to the automation of the bees. How did the bones get in there now? Okay, I think the bones are too far away again. Let's just delete this row and move it over there. Oh no! Not my sword, please. Oh no. Some more cables. There we go. So now it should be fine then. Right, glowstone bee. We need glowstone honey. Let's make sure glowstone honey is the only thing that gets through to the machine over here real quick. Bloop. You can go in here again. Bye-bye. And then let's see to it. Oh yeah, this one isn't hooked up now actually. I just realized. Glowstone honey, please. God, this is a bit of a mess. Right, so glowstone honey is what we need. In the meantime, we can carry on. Oh, now I'm triggered again. The honey isn't all... Furt, come. Gravel honeycombs. Gravel gives us... gravel, flint and regular honey. We can get that easily again. Gravel and then flint. And 2 more bins, of course. Floop and floop. Gravel and flint in there. Disable this hopper. No! There goes my empty bottle again. Off he goes. There we go. As the gravel bee. And then we have the hellish zombie. I don't know if that actually gives anything. Gold nuggets, honey bottles, and beeswax. So we only need the golden nuggets in there. I do think though that if that glass was too far away, then the beeswax might be too far away for him. So let's rotate that one with the bones. That might fix it. There we go. Yeah, the beeswax is now screwed up because I moved it. There we go. I think we should put the common ones like as close as possible to the center. And I think that should fix the routing issues potentially. That does mean that this is not scalable though. You have to do one system for every apiary or put like all the apiaries really close to each other. All the centrifuges. I mean, I guess that's possible though. You can do that. Yeah, we could put one in between easily. So it might be fine. Oh no, because then you can't go up forever as well. There's like a limit to this system. So processing all the bees this way is like an impossible task, I guess. But in the future, if we can sort items in tubes, then we'll be fine. Sooner or later. Then after the hellish zombie, oh yeah, I need the nuggets, the cold nuggets. Was that the only thing I needed? I think so, right? Yeah, cold nuggets and then sandy honeycombs. How is there sandy honeycombs in here? That's illegal. Those should not be in there. Not that it matters that much. So we need gold nuggets and then the slimy ones give us processor bindings and slime balls. So we need gold nuggets, processor bindings and slime balls. A slime ball, a processor binding and gold nuggets. They're all in here already. Perfect. Oh wait, did we have glowstone honey? Did we get the glowstone honey yet? Looks like we did not. How rare is that? How rare is the glowstone honey? That's a nice system. Thank you, thank you. I cooked this up myself a decently long time ago, but for now this should work. In the future we'll need something better and bigger. I'm still too scared to start with bees. Why are you scared of the bees, Nathan? Why are the bees scaring you? They'll be the best thing that ever happened to you once you get them set up. There we go. I think this is everything once again then. Should we double check? We should probably double check. Yeah, we probably should be double checking this just to make sure. So we got gas tiers, spectral arrows, and milk. Check, check, and check. Then we have strange sand, beeswax, and regular honey. Strange sand, beeswax, regular honey goes into that one. It's like mobs, so that means I have to keep track of them and not lose them, which I probably will. I mean, they're actually really easy to manage because you just right click them with the jar and they go in there. As long as you make an enclosed space for them to fly around in, they're really easy to manage. And actually I need to make some final blocks before we end the stream. I'm gonna quickly check all this and then I'll show you something really cool that I haven't made yet, but I saw it in the book, which is actually insane. Glowstone and beeswax. We have glowstone in there. Yep. Then we still need the gravel ones, which we take gravel and flint for. Gravel and flint, and then regular honey. Hellish zombie gives us gold nuggets, beeswax, and honey. Gold nuggets, beeswax, check, check, and honey. And then the slimy bee, which gives us slime balls and processor bindings, which we all have. So this should be now fine to hook up to this one as well. Let's give it the fair chance of starting without a backlog as well. So let's quickly put the combs in here. And then that one can be hooked up as well. And the power should be used a bit faster as well now. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. So this should now also be processing the honeycombs from the other apiary, which I'll have a place to go to. Oh, the empty bottles of this one. Yeah, it's not connected on the outside. Yeah, hold on. Perfect. Right, so that should be working now. The only problem is that this one will run out of empty bottles eventually. Because for this one it reuses the one from the power generation. But other than that, this is a pretty much flawless system. As long as you do the setup right, it should be working fine. And I just realized this one makes like a build-up because it's completely full, right? There's 9 bees in here. There's only 6 bees in here, and they usually take longer because it's more special bees. So the second centrifuge might actually be able to keep up until the bottles are gone. So that's nice. Let's see at the other one though. How are you on bottles? 64 still. Okay, so you have some bottles left to work with. Perfect. Right, I forgot to add these to the chest. I wanted to show you one last block before I end the stream. I wanted to do this earlier because it's actually quite nice. 50 Shades of Bees. We have honey glass. Right, that's what it was. You have honey glass for bees and honey glass for players. You can craft them into each other. The honey glass for players allows players to pass through. The one for bees allows bees to fly through. So if you make this, you're the only one that can go out normally. I think that's how it works. We're running a risky game here again because I've never used this. So this might be... It's a bit risky, you know? It's living on the edge. Oh, glowstone honey bottle. We got it. Let's quickly finish the system. Let's quickly do that because honestly, I did maybe forget about that last part. Just maybe. There we go. Now it's completely finished for these two as of now. It is already building up though. Yeah, this will also make a build up. But we will have so much of this stuff. It's quite insane. So all of the items you see over here are some stuff that I will never in my life have to grind again. There will be no need to grind any of these items ever again normally. So I could just make a cube of honey glass and flowers inside. Oh! Yeah. You just gave me a brilliant idea. That's the coolest way to make like a... Oh! Nathan, you genius. You absolute genius. Also, let's recycle from these honey bottles. We need like 16. There we go. Can put them into the system. Genius. Let's quickly check on our glass as well. Yeah, I took all of it out. Is there any left in here? Only 7. Okay, that sucks a bit. Let's put this into the chest and use this for more bottles then. And then, oh yeah, we need glass for the honey glass as well. So this should work, right? ICB honey block, glass. Is it the other way around? Oh my god. Connecting glass. Oh, it only works with regular honey. I guess we have some ICB honey blocks now. Oh wait, we have the perfect amount of honey just laying around here. Perfect. Let's actually take all of these and put them in the generator for recycling. Oh no, not to worry. Not to worry. We'll be fine. We figured it. Yeah, honey glass B, honey glass player. So I should be able to pass through this. You can turn them back into bottles. What can you turn back? Oh, the honey glass. Can you... you can turn them back into bottles. That's fine though, I don't need to do that. There we go. Why is there still oh no. Something about this doesn't work. Oh, I think I know what's not working. I think... Yeah. I remember vaguely from when I first did this. If you... Fuck. Can we fix it? Of course we can. Of course we can. We just need a bit of regular honey and then we'll be fine. Yeah, that's the problem. So, for example, if kelp is on their way to that block, then the block is already taken. So if another kelp enters, it doesn't see that block as a destination. So it goes into the hopper. Which is kind of bad. I remember now that that was a problem. Same for the beeswax probably. So we need a way to fix that. At least that's the best I can think of a reason, because it is all connected as it's supposed to. So it should be working. Because the beeswax was returning as well, and that's really close by, so... Problem is, how do we fix this? Let's first try the honey glass. I wanna try the honey glass first. Let's put it like in the middle over here. Shit, I should have kept it on hand, huh? Perfect. It looks like they cannot get through, yeah. And I can. Oh, that's so cool. They do seem to want to escape though. Whoa, yeah, exactly. Do they go to work again or do they keep trying to escape forever now? Because that's a problem. Guys, do you wanna... Oh? Yeah, there's a pollinated rocky beach. Oh? No, it still goes in. Okay, maybe you maybe need a door on the other side. Ah, yeah, that might stop them from trying to escape. Yeah. Though they do seem... Sometimes they care and sometimes they don't. It looks like they kinda willy-nilly... Usually they do though. Yeah, let's quickly take like a door. That sucks though, because that kinda defeats the purpose of the glass. But at least they'll not affect productivity right now. I mean, they do seem to go back into the apiary though. Let's just observe for like a minute or two. Let's see what bee comes out. So they're all pollinated, and they want to escape. They probably spot a hive somewhere they can go to. So the sandy bee has come out. So the pollinated sandy bee, will he go back to the apiary now? Let's give him like 10 seconds or something. 8, 7, 6. Okay, so it takes him about 10 seconds and then he goes into the apiary. I mean, that's fine. They still pollinate and then they want to go back to a hive, but they probably see a beehive in the vicinity somewhere. Jesus Christ. I'm guessing that's why they act the way they do. Oh, no. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Fixed it. So same for these. Now they can... now I can just freely enter. That's a good solution. Also, for those wondering, there is a deployer in here. That is the flower for a booby for godforsaken reason. That's what this thing needs as a flower. Don't ask me why. I do not know. I cannot figure out why that is a logical solution, but it is for some reason. No clue why. Let's keep the honey glass in the building blocks. Let's put this back real quick. Put this back. Not that one yet. But yeah, no, that seems to be working quite well. which is nice. The only problem in that we then still have to solve is the fact that items keep bouncing back. So yeah, that is a bit of an issue. Now, in theory, this is now set up, right? Nothing else but regular honey should ever want to go through this. So I could just skip this step. Like this. It should be fine now. The only problem right now is that these... Ah, wait, I have a question. Brent, are you still watching? Probably not, it's already past 10. Jesus, okay, it's time to stop. But I can't stop, I need the peas. So beeswax, pickles. So now everything should bounce around in the system until it can enter a place. Actually, no, it should wait in here. Yeah, the honey is just waiting. That's a problem now. Because now the regular honey is just waiting there. Because it can't go to an accepting storage. So now that is a problem. This will stop working soon then. Wait, they do stack to 64, I guess. Is there a way to fix this? I'm afraid there might not be a way to fix that. For now. Oh, actually. I'm such an idiot. There's a really easy way to fix this right now. Or at least for the time being. We just put... Yeah, we just... Bloop. Can do this one away again. And we take regular honey. We put... that one in here. That should be the... Oh, no. No. It gets into... Oh, it goes into there instantly. Oh, wait. That's another question. If there is any random shit in here, this one only accepts honey. Aha! We can filter this. If we do it like this. And we have enough honey bottles. Yeah, okay, so this should be working. No. Yeah, see, the honey is trying to find its way somewhere, but it can't find any place to go to. So the honey is now going this way. And then this... Where is it going? There's no way for you to go, buddy. Where are you headed? It's just gonna be bouncing around forever now, isn't it? It's just going in circles. Yeah, it's not outputting it right now anyway. So we need enough honey bottles to fill this up as well. And from that point, this one should be fine as well. So that means we have to wait for that because we do need eternal honey bottles. Yep. We're not making any regular honey here either right now because we're getting the glowstone honeycombs through. It's too bad. What I actually need is infinite glass bottles. Actually, is this... This is completely filled almost. And then... These can go in here. We just need more honey. We need more regular honey and then the system is finished for today. But we need like a stack more, almost. Which will take a while, probably. Oh, there is still those in the system. I have... Oh, could I quickly come grab some? Do you want something? Is there anything I can give you that's not too expensive right now? Anything you want in return? No, it's okay. Okay, thank you very much. Very, very appreciated then. Ah, yeah, no, she's in the hive, of course. Hello there. I'll just follow. Oh, it's got a quite nice looking enchantment setup here. I have not spotted that yet. This is a very effective use of pretty pipes as well. Hello. Do you have honey bottles? He's throwing them on the ground. Thank you very much. That brings me very close to the stack. Meow. Derpo. Oh Jesus, you could see like the big tank of blazing blood in the floor. But it wasn't loaded in yet. Oh, I have regular honey blocks here. Wait, I can turn these back into honey bottles, right? Maybe not. I can mix them back. I could mix them back with the mixer. 4 in a cube. Wait, really? Huh? I can't turn this back into... Oh! Yeah, you just... Yeah. You can just use an enchantment table. Huh? No, wait. Ah! An enchantment table with 4 bottles. Enchantment? Wait, what? Crafting okay, yeah. That was quite confusing. Yeah, which means we need a stack of bottles, but that's fine. We actually need a stack of bottles. I should take it from the other one though. Yeah, from the one that recycles their bottles. There we go. There isn't a lot of reserve bottles right now, that's the only issue. I might just bulk blast something, go brush my teeth, and then put more bottles into the system. Oh, that would be nice. Honey with sharpness 4. The sharpness 4 honey, hell yes. That would be OP though. No, we don't do that here. So this is now filled. It will never accept the transporters in the generator. And ta-da! Now the honey can go to some place as well. Pull! Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. No, not pull. Push. Yeah, there we go. There goes all the honey that's been saved up in the machines. Beep, 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 beep. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Look at that number go up. Number go brr. Haha, higher number. There we go. So we kind of fixed it then. So normally no item should be stuck in the centrifuge. And no item should bounce around or go to the wrong place anymore. That will be it for today's stream. I'm gonna quickly go to the send-off spot. I will be checking in on this in like 30 minutes and then go to bed. Just to make sure that the system is still working. Just to make sure that there's nothing bouncing around or waiting in queue. And I'll also quickly go grab some sand and melt it down in the bulk blasting so that we have more bottles to work with. So the longer the system can run, the longer it will take for a backlog to occur, is my reasoning. And we're basically out of sand here, but there is some deserts. So yeah, that should be it for today. So we didn't really do any magic. I should have just titled the stream Bees. But halas. I mean, the bees are magic. You can't, the bees are magic. Never mind. We did a lot of magic today. Though we usually, we looked at more the industrial side of bees than the actual bees, but still. I hope people found this useful or entertaining. So yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next stream, which should be on Thursday. in which we might actually go for some magic, some magic progression then in this case. Normally we should be doing that then. So thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.